So what's a webinar and why would you want one? So a webinar is a series, or it's a class that you do online. So you can do it two ways. You can show your screen and you can walk people through like a demonstration. Say if you're teaching how to access something or you're using a website as an example or something like that, you can use a webinar and you can share your screen and basically walk people through like an instructional training that way, which is what a lot of online webinars are about. You can also just have a webinar that's just a call where you get on and you share your best stuff, whether it's coaching, whether it's some sort of new technique you've learned, whether it's just sharing openly about something, and you teach people, and then you can open it up to have all phone lines open so that everyone can contribute. They can have a question and answer session with you, and they can have like basically one-on-one access with you. So why would you want to do a webinar versus a one-on-one like coaching call or training call? Well, because you can multiply it. You can multiply yourself. So that means you can have, hundreds, thousands of people on a webinar that you could potentially sell to, you could potentially train, you could potentially help with your services or with your coaching or with your advice or whatever. You have access to so many more people in a short amount of time. And you can also record it. So you can record the webinar and save it and then post it later for use as maybe a download or maybe part of a product that you offer as maybe a free bonus or something that you archive for members to be able to access later. So not only can you have a bunch of people on there and maximize your time, now you can record it and then offer it again later. So you get to maximize it over and over and over again. And so how do you do a webinar? You can use a lot of free services. My favorite one is GoToWebinar.com. It's stupid, simple, easy software. Well, actually it's not. I say that, and honestly the first time I set up the software I was a little like, but it's actually pretty intuitive if you take the time to just watch some of their instructional videos and read their instructions. I don't have the most patience with reading instructions. I like to just dig in and figure it out my own way, and sometimes it doesn't work. But it's stupid simple software application, and it just basically installs a little thing on your computer if you're doing a webinar online, and then you have the ability of logging on and setting it up, and then sharing your screen, and then allowing yourself to be muted or unmuted, and then having other people be muted or unmuted. And they can raise their hands and you can unmute them so they can ask a question. They can also type in a question during your session, so you might not actually have someone jump on to the webinar and start speaking. They might just type a question to you, and then you can watch and monitor the questions that are coming in and answer them as they come, and that way you don't have interruptions and all that. So anyway, GoToWebinar. I'm not affiliated with them in any way. I just think it's a great service, and you can do it for free. So it's pretty awesome. There's a lot of free webinar services out there. You can just go to Google and type free webinar service, and you'll find many ways you could do that. So anyway, it's a great marketing tool. It's a great way to be able to like sell from the stage without being on a stage. It's also a great way to have one-on-one interaction with your audience, especially if, say, you're selling like maybe you have a membership website or you offer some sort of coaching, and this way you can make yourself accessible to this crowd of people. They really get that personal interaction with you. At the same time, you're not taking up all hours of your day interacting one-on-one with people. So it really is a great way to maximize what you have to offer and train a big group of people. So anyway, webinars are awesome, and I'm preparing to do my first webinar right now, which is why I'm like, yay, let's do webinars. So anyway, I hope that you found this valuable. If you have any questions about a webinar or setting one up, drop me a note in my contact page. I think the link is there to the side, either that way or that way. Somewhere there's the contact link, and you can just click that and send me a note about how to get going with a webinar if you have any questions about marketing that. Okay, thanks so much.